my number, I'll give you advice. And I'm like, everybody's experience is different. What advice could he give somebody? Maybe you're not looking for any advice. You're going to just do it your way. Yeah, maybe your way's the best way.
Dude. Yeah, man. I actually think about this a lot because, like, especially looking back now on the few first years of my career when I was 13, 14, 15, 16, you think, like, whenever I talk about the beginning of my career, I think of it as like, the first few years when I was really young. But really, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, and 19. Those are all ages that if you just said one of them, it's like, holy shit, she's so young. And it was all of those ages year after year, and then I never got older. But I think about this a lot because in those first few years, when things were starting, I was getting these messages, or I would meet, famous celebrities, people like her and people, like Gaga and like Katy Perry and Lorde and Justin Bieber and Taylor Swift and Ariana, like people that are so huge and came before me and experienced it, and people would lend a hand and be like, I'm here if you need advice. Like,
and they do all have words of wisdom.
They do.
They've been through experiences that you're going to go
through. What is really interesting, and now that I'm kind of on the other side, and there's artists coming up now that I feel like that towards, I want to be saying those things too, but I know that they don't really do anything. They just make you feel safe, and I think that's why it's important that people say things like that, is they make you feel comforted and not alone. But really, nobody experiences the same things. I mean, that's just how life is. There's you go to Target and there's hundreds of the same toy, but none of them are the same. There's nothing nothing in the world that there's two of. It's just one thing everywhere, even if there's multiples of them. It's a specific
you're right.
Thing,
people should shut the fuck up, and I'll tell you why. It's just like, if you go in for surgery and you say to someone, hey, you had that surgery, what was it like for you? And they start telling you some horrible story, the bad experience they had. I don't want to hear that shit. Yeah, maybe I'm not going to have the same experience as you, you fucking asshole. Just shut up, because I don't want you neurotically putting that in my head and giving me the same thing.
So funny,
you're 100% right. That is true. Hey, by the way,
but it's funny because I fight the urge to be like, Olivia to Miss Rodrigo, who's fucking killing it. I want to be like, I just want to, like, take her and be like, wait, and, like, shove her in a glass box and, like, protect her from everything. And, same with really everybody that's starting out. Or
and I think that's the exact same instinct everybody had with you.
But they just have to figure it out on their own, and it sucks. And people are always like, I wish someone had told me da-da-da-da when I was going through this. I'm like, you wouldn't have listened, and also it wouldn't have done anything. So... yeah,